episode 3. Right, so this is episode 3 of News a Week with Matt's Entertainment. There wasn't really much in the news, and I'm not going to start, filling things up with celebrity news and who won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I think it's still going. I think it's definitely still going. I think it's still going. Is it still going? We got a few honourable mentions, so here they are. The first of the honourable mentions is the trailer to the new Avengers movie has dropped, hasn't it? Avengers 4 is dropped. It means it's come out. I wonder how many of you just yawned then with me. Something else in the news that's popped up as well, it's just worth a cheeky little mention, is there's a sign that's been found outside of a school in Canada and people are offended by it. I don't know, something to the effect of, slow down children or something like that. I think it yaps on to say children will be eaten. I think that's pretty funny, isn't it? It's just a little jesting, isn't it? It's a little humour. Right? People are offended by it. Why are you offended by it? No one's eating babies. There's no baby eaters out there. A serial baby eater. So we're going to go back to space. Mars, the InSight probe, has picked up winds of 10 to 15 miles an hour. They've got to be pretty powerful. I mean, even the slightest wind in the Sahara Desert is going to rip your face apart with the sand and whatnot and the debris, isn't it? Natural debris. It's going to be like that on Mars, but probably worse, isn't it? It's just going to flip up all in your face. I mean, if you're not wearing one of those sand visors, burqa or something, isn't it? If you're not wearing one of them, there, take a burqa, I suppose, a face cover, or like one of those summer umbrellas, umbrella for summer umbrella. Also, a little bit more space news, because we're aware over the last few episodes as to how varied this is. So China is releasing a probe that is to be exploring the dark side of the moon. They think there's going to be something there. It's going to be like the light side of the moon, just a bit darker. I hope they take their torches with them. British politics has had a bit of a shake-up recently. I wanted to do a vlog specifically about this man, this animal, this creature, this soulless, lifeless, ballless moron, Tommy Robinson. This guy, he's an Islamophobe. He's a racist. UKIP leader Paul Nuttall has decided to vacate his post in UKIP because this Tommy Robinson has joined UKIP at quite a high position. It's like a top trumps of who's more racist. So this Tommy Robinson, he's basically, he's not popular with anybody who isn't a sort of white supremacist racist in England. That's true, 100%. A lot of people will probably say, you don't know what you're talking about. So he was born a Stephen Christopher Yaxley Lennon. Okay, that's quite a posh name, so he had quite a good upbringing. Where did it all go wrong? He goes by many pseudonyms, not only just Tommy Robinson. So there is, let me just have a look here. So I've got some of this written down, some of the names here. Andrew McMaster. That's quite sort of provocative, isn't it? Quite domineering in its sound. Okay, let's move on, shall we? There's Paul Harris, sort of ordinary. I knew a Paul, actually, when I was growing up. He was all right. But this Yaxley Lennon isn't all right. He's not an all right Paul. And this one, really, really funny. So it's a sort of a joke name that we have in the UK for people. Is Wayne King. It sounds like wanking, okay? Which is sort of, we call people a wanker. It's an insult, okay? So he's gone under the pseudonym of Wayne King. Sort of a noun, really, isn't it, for sort of nobbing off. He's just a jerk off, isn't he? So in light of that, that's pretty funny, isn't it? That's a funny pseudonym to have. For a person to have that many pseudonyms and sort of give up on your original name says a lot, doesn't it? I mean, right, I've done enough sort of pissing off and being an absolute arse with one name. Let's move to the next. You know, completely run that one into the ground, and this persona of me, which is exactly the same as the last persona of me, that's got to take a lot of planning and thought, that isn't it? To be an absolute arse like that takes a lot of thought. You know, just to tick off names, really, and see if you can outdo your previous arse level. There is no justification for what you do. You purposely sought out to incite pain and sort of push out nations and religions that don't fall in accordance with your beliefs. You are a horrible person. So Yaxley, Lennon, you can take your UKIP and your EDL and your BFP and your Pegida, patriotic Europeans against the Islamisation of the West. And that's a European thing. And this guy, he does a lot for them. Wow, it's just unbelievable how many racist sort of associations this man is connected with. UKIP is, roughly. Here goes nothing. It's a bunch of racists wanting to sort of give power to sort of British nationals in England. I mean, we're just going against everything that we fought for. Oh, but Matt, World War I, World War II, we fought for our freedom. No, we fought not to be taken over and have our freedom taken from us, okay, by people wanting to take over the country. What we've done with the EU is join with them, okay, to put these differences aside, to be one unit and sort of progress to a brighter future. This toad, this Wayne, Tommy, King, Robinson, Yaxley, Lennon twat, to enter a party that basically is full of racists, to try and oust out another racist, that's pretty extreme, you know? I mean, that's really extreme. Now this guy has left, is just going to pave the way for all manner of sort of unnecessary bullshit, really, thrust upon the public by this moron. May the British public just rise up to try and oust this moron before he does some real damage. What this man is basically a slow release fart on a hot and sweaty day in a waiting room about to circulate. Someone please open a window.